Welcome back, awesome action toy fans and subscribers. It is Tuesday the 4th of April 2023. I've just had these two bits come in. The new Boss Fight Studios Vitruvian h.a.c.k.s. It says exclusive. This is General Mr. Bah-Sak. It looks like Outrider of Asperity and the Hasbro Fortnite Victory Rule series. And this is the Raptor Yellow, which also comes with a chicken of some sorts. So I'm going to be reviewing the Boss Fight Studios one now. Let's get a quick look at the packaging. Looks really nice. Nothing too real new in terms of parts. There's a few new bits in there, I think, but mostly repurposed parts. But that color scheme looks absolutely fantastic. On the back, if you want to read the historical documentation and temporal log, I will get a better sort of zoom in, and then you can pause now. Cool. And it just shows him on the back, not like four figures in a wave release that we tend to usually see. Zoom out. And the artwork on the front is pretty damn cool. Looks nice. Okay, I'm going to pause this, open it up and set it up and get into it. If you like sort of content, I want to consider joining the channel. Check out the Patreon link, top right of your screen now, and also the video description below, where you also find discount links and codes for some of the better online toy sellers. If you join Patreon, you see these videos as soon as they're uploaded. No longer need to wait around 3 days, 1 week, 2 months, sometimes longer, for videos to be published on YouTube, because there's quite a big queue of things to be published on my channel. I try to do one a day, but I tend to get more than one toy a day coming in over the course of a month. So as you can guess, it does take a long time to cycle through all the videos. Okay, so I'll be back in an instant. Stay tuned. Here he is, and what an absolutely cracking figure. Great job by the guys at Boss Fight Studios. Looks amazing. Comes with quite a few accessories. So you get this alternate head here, which you've seen before in a different color. This one, which you've seen before, I believe. Someone can quote me if I'm wrong on that. Yeah, I've seen that before in a different color. And one which you've seen before anyway is the skull with the eyes slightly painted differently. We also come with the alternate hands, left and right gripping, slightly different to the ones that he comes stock with. We get the halberd or polearm head to the actual shaft. He's got the spearhead on at the moment. And we get really nice feature, the top of the helmet. Can we get a focus on that one? There we go. You can change over his little spike for this. So if you buy another 2 or 3, you can have one, designated as the leader, and the others can have the helmets, or you can have the different heads on if you want. Very, very cool. And then he's got this nice shield. Seen that shield before, but not in that color scheme. The arm, the spear on the shaft, and his dirty, great big long sword, which is just ridiculously long. Can't go down straight, otherwise it'll just be too long. So let's just disarm him for a second. Let's take off this. Let's take off this. And then look at his great big sword, which is here. Simple paint scheme, but very effective. Now let's, oops, throwing everywhere. Let's get a look at him. I'm not sure if I like that white cloth there. A bit shorter, maybe, I don't know, but I think it looks great. Very menacing, and the paintwork is pretty cool as well. Let's turn him around. Very, very nice again. Just an all-round nice looking figure. Let's stand him up. There we go. Easy to stand up as well, which is good. I say that, he falls over. Let me just change him on here slightly. Okay, that should be better. Okay, there is nice looking figure, easy to stand up. This time he's going to stay there. Okay, let's get a size measurement. Let's get my size measurement. Get my trusty tape measure. Don't lean forwards too much because I want to get a proper idea of his height. There we go. Okay, so in cm. To the top of his head is about 10.5. Top of the spike, that was me that time. Top of the spike is about 11 cm. Obviously, with the other part on top of his helmet, he's going to be around about what, maybe 12, possibly pushing 12.5 cm. Okay, let's do a comparison So I have got a couple of figures I'll compare them with. First up, I'll use my Fortnite Custom Fantasy Knight, who I just think is such a great looking custom. Just a part swapping, what, 3 different figures I think. And he got himself a nice looking knight, and you see that they scale very well together. I will use the Sigurd, the Wandering Barbarian, Boss Fight Studios, because I got them on my desk. Got like 2 of them on my desk. Such a great figure, one of my favourite boss fight fantasy figures. Let's get an idea how he looks of him, and as you expect, looks fantastic with him too. Great looking figure, really nice. I think the only thing left to do is to do him in an action pose. I'll do that with Sigurd in a second and see how he looks. So I'm going to pause this, set it up, and be back to have a look in a second. There we go, fantastic looking pose. He looks really good. Got him the spear and a sword, no shield there. Not the last thing, I haven't gone for articulation yet, which I will do after, but he does pose well. He looks really cool. And you see I've changed the part on his helmet over as well, just a pop off and pop on. Not sure if I prefer that or not, but it still looks pretty cool. Very nice looking figure. Great job in terms of the aesthetic. Okay, so let's go for articulation. Not expecting anything major on this, but you never know, might be surprised. I expect the shoulders and head to be limited because of the sculpting and parts. Let's have a look. So head can turn better than I thought. Much better up and down, and much better side to side than I thought. So that's a pleasant surprise. Shoulders won't go all the way around without popping off the pauldron. To the side, he's getting about 90, which is good. There is no twist. There is a bicep bend. He gets 90 degrees. He has got wave articulation. No, I'm telling a lie. He's got gun articulation on his left hand. His right hand has... Can't see what he's got on this one. Gun articulation as well. On the spare hands, he has wave on the right and he has wave on the left. He's got trunk, but it's just a turn. There's not really forwards and backwards due to the sculpt. There is no separate waist. Hips, not too bad. Forwards is okay. Backwards is... I should take that back. Forwards is not okay. Backwards is pretty good. There's a thigh twist. He has a double kneecap. He gets nice and tight on the bend there. And then the feet, he has... Oh, look at this. He has a boot turn. Get in. Well done. And not really a swivel. Small tippy toe and small dorsiflexation due to the sculpting. Still decent. The fact he's got a boot turn will make a lot of difference or make up for the swivel to a large degree. Fantastic looking figure. I think they've done a cracking job on this. I mean, I can't think of any Boss Fight Studio figures that have ever been bad, or, you know, I can think of a couple there. The sculpts on the face haven't been great, but that's just, it's a toy, you know. But this is just a great looking figure. I do like this a lot. Going to go up on my recommended list. Not that I have one, but it is recommended. Great looking figure indeed. Okay, Awesome Match Toys signing out, saying please like, share, subscribe, consider joining the Patreon, link in the video description below with the discount codes, and I'll see you in the next video. Stay happy, keep collecting.